Oh, you didn't know?
Well, this is it. This is officially the first episode of the podcast, or the PodRatz Podcast. And I'm Chad Medved.
I'm Dylan Ryan.
And the man who made it all happen.
I'm Buzzy, I think. My name? Buzzy Turek.
Yeah, Buzzy Turek.
What's up, guys? You are breaking the studio's virginity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a long time dream for me and Dylan. All because of Joe Rogan.
Yep.
That's it. He started it all. But
Jesse and them used to do like a podcast like a long time ago. And I didn't really know what podcasts were, so I was like, oh, that's gay.
that's really funny.
And I didn't know.
Is there can I move this here?
Yeah.
Is that cool? Okay. Well, this podcast is going to cover everything. It's just going to be a free-for-all.
Rats, bats, cats.
Everything. We're going to talk about movies, books,
Wine shot.
video games, all the wine of the night that Dylan's drinking.
That sweet red.
Sweet Red. Shout out Brandon Schaub and Brian Khaled with that Sweet Red. Yeah, everything. We're going to talk about everything. Everything from books, movies, video games, current events, like
Pussy.
Mr. March. Yeah, a bunch of pussy.
Mr. Marsh. Yeah.
Yeah,
Drugs.
Did you have Mr. Marsh?
I had Mr. March at Goat.
I didn't have him.
Mr. Goat. Yeah, but should we like, since we're talking about bad stuff, we can't like thank you or your store?
you can say whatever, man. We are broadcasting from the hardware store in good old A-Town.
Yeah, we're in A-Town, Pittsburgh. Just in case anyone from out of state is listening, probably not likely though. But this is officially the first episode.
Both of you sound way better than I do.
You sound good.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Your voice sounds like a mix between Fergie and Jesus.
Did you tweet that?
No, I'm going to. Once all
okay.
that's set up, I'm
Yeah.
going to tweet it all out
Right.
at everyone. And so technically, this is live on Ustream right now.
You're live.
Yeah.
So we're at PodRatz? Is that what, or the
At
PodRatz?
our Twitter for this podcast is at THEPODRATZ, the PodRatz.
POD like the band.
Yeah, POD like the band. And we all have personal Twitter accounts. Mine is at strawberrycuz with 2 Z's.
I don't. You can follow me if you know who I am. I'm not giving it out.
Yeah,
Dylan-
my Twitter handle's too embarrassing to put out there.
Dylan,
We're not celebrities.
yeah, we're not celebrities. And I really don't give a shit. Dylan's kind of secretive a little bit.
So someone told me today that it's Dylan's birthday.
No, that's
Yeah.
true.
Happy
yeah.
birthday.
Yeah, thank you.
For some reason, I feel like that there's like a whole world listening to us, but it's literally just us
It's just, yeah.
listening to ourselves. But it's still pretty cool.
Yep.
It's definitely pretty cool.
It's wild. Yeah.
I think that, yeah, it's just real cold out fucking side right now.
Cold as a rat.
Cold as a rat. Anyway, the first podcast, like I said, we're going to talk about everything. I feel like that the most important thing that's happening right now, I feel like is the biggest, is,
What?
I don't know, just the shit that like, actually there's really not too much crazy important stuff.
Were you gonna say something was the biggest? Or did-
Not really. I was
Yeah,
just
no.
thinking about like what to start
the biggest.
by like what to start talking about. I seen
How
a bunch
about
of like we've all
The
seen
holidays and the New Year.
Yeah,
It's
the holidays.
2014.
what kind of good
that is
stuff
wild.
did everyone do. We're gonna bring it back. We're gonna bring it back to the childhood. What'd you get good for Christmas, Buzzy?
This year,
Yes.
Carhartt jacket, some cash, and I don't know, some
know.
dark chocolate.
There you go.
Yeah.
Some
Dark
real
chocolate.
fucking dark shit.
Can't beat that. Dill, what'd you get for Christmas?
Just a lot of money and like the Dexter calendar, the classics.
Yeah, that's sick.
My mom got me Silver Lang's playbook in the Hunger Games because she knows I'm obsessed with
Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence, yeah.
She's a fucking angel.
She's a fox.
She really is.
I
You're
gotta talk on the mic.
Unhook your foot, your big claw from this headphone.
Your talon real quick.
Yeah, unhook your talon. You're good?
Your
Yeah,
rat-
you're good now.
Rat foot.
We are in a fucking sea of wires right now.
Yeah, sea of wires. It looks like a big octopus. the old Kraken down there.
Yeah.
I miss Christmas whenever I still thought that there was a Santa Claus, as creepy as it is.
I think I figured it out like a long time ago. I don't know. I don't really remember when.
I remember the last Christmas that I remember where I thought that there was a Santa Claus.
Yeah.
And I found out there wasn't a Santa Claus because I woke up one night and I was like, I'm going to get this motherfucker. I'm going to go check him out. Just like you see in every story. And I see my fucking dad, Big Rick, just chilling there, just wrapping presents.
Ate the cookies for
Yeah,
Santa.
yeah, you know he ate them fucking cookies and drank that eggnog. And
Yeah.
I don't know, I wasn't really that disappointed.
Did
It
he
was
take
pretty
bites
cool.
out of them and leave them there?
He
and
left
make it-
one, dude. He always left one every year with a big ass mouth bite out of it. And like I remember, I would always wake up like, "Oh my god, he was really here. He was in our house."
I remember me and Corey when we were young, but like,
Corey Briggs.
yeah, we were young, but it was after we knew Santa wasn't real. And we would always like ruin it for Dustin because Dustin was so young. I feel bad.
Buzzy.
Where you're like, Santa isn't real.
That's someone you definitely need to meet. Dustin
Yeah,
Briggs
that's funny.
is probably, he's definitely the most interesting person.
He's quite the character.
He really is. He has,
He's a unique one.
he's the most, he doesn't judge. He's just a good dude to be around. But yeah, man, Christmas and the holidays are wild. I got a bunch of cool shit. I got a You Thought shirt for my awesome girlfriend.
That's a good one, yeah.
It was awesome. Yeah, just a bunch of money. That's what it is. That's the default present now.
I was surprised. I think I'm getting older and like I get less money every year, but I got a Carhartt jacket and the full amount of money. Which
Yeah.
was like a better gift than
Yeah.
last year.
I feel like that too because like I feel like there's a period of time between whenever you're like 19 or like 18 and like 23 where you don't get too much. You just get like a card with like a minimal amount. But like I got a lot of shit this year.
Yeah.
And it's just like very random. I think my parents take turns buying like me and my brother like a big present each year.
What did they get, Matt?
A bunch of wild shit. Like my Buzzy, my brother, is the weirdest kid ever.
He's wild.
But he's a really cool dude. It's just he likes the weirdest shit, and my mom got him some shit. She got us both. Every year she gets us cool like old school stuff. Like I got a fucking yo-yo this year, and it was the coolest thing ever. It's a metal yo-yo called the Zombie, and the fucking thing is awesome. It hurts your hands if you're playing with it though. She got my brother one though.
Oops. I'm checking the stream.
$4 generic.
It's all right.
And,
It's all right.
that-
Episode
the
one.
advertisement
Technical
started playing.
Yeah.
technical difficulties are
What
fine.
the hell?
The old trial and error.
And we got
Works with
remote
most
control
insurance.
helicopters.
Deal with it, people.
Oh, Matt got one too.
Yeah, we both
So
did.
funny.
So like we both get like I miss not being able to smoke weed, but like my brother will partake and like fly his fucking helicopter around, and it's like I was pretty fucked up on New Year's, like the night of New Year's, and like I really just wanted to have it. Like I
Your
like love
helicopter?
playing with it. Yeah. Like we were at a straight up house party and I just wanted to like fly it around.
Did you get the same one? You
Yeah, we
did?
both got the
Yeah.
same one, just different colors. Same thing with the yo-yos. Same thing, different colors.
You know your parents love you when they're still buying you toys.
Yeah.
Does Matt like it, or is he just?
Yeah,
pissed?
dude, he fucking loves it, but the dogs go crazy.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Lily
That's
like
funny.
will like freestyle off a table
Yeah.
and like try to grip it up.
What does Jones do?
He just
Yeah.
hates. He's like
Just
fuck this.
constantly miserable.
Yeah, he likes anything with a light because he's weird. But
Jones.
I know what I thought. What I thought was the wildest thing that
The
happened.
big
in
event.
Yeah.
What?
The UFC that we just watched.
Oh yeah, that was real wild.
Real wild.
I was just like sad after we left.
I know, it was
like,
terrible because Anderson Silva snapped his leg. It looked real gross. Like that part in Harry Potter where he doesn't have a bone.
It's
Even,
like
bef-
Stretch Armstrong.
even before that, I felt bad that Misha Tate lost because I like her a lot. I mean,
Yeah,
I
but,
figured she
like-
would, but I I like so many fighters now. I just feel bad, like whoever loses.
Yeah, and I can understand that, but like if you look at both of them, like I see Miesha Tate as a person who
Miesha Tate's a female UFC fighter, and Ronda Rousey's just like a Terminator UFC fighter.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Like a
Miesha Tate's
machine.
like she reminds me of like a pageant girl, but like a badass one who like
Yeah.
comes out smiling, like always happy,
Yeah.
and like she's like everyone's like that's like who like young girls would like look up to. Like she's a
hot.
nice, like beautiful, just badass.
That was who like everyone like Ronda Rousey. Everyone looked up to her, but now
Yeah.
everyone hates her.
Yeah, well, even though before a fight she comes out listening to Katy Perry, smiling, waving,
Yeah.
and then Ronda Rousey comes out looking like a fucking pit bull,
Yeah, just not
ready
happy.
to just like snap
Not happy
bitches'
at all.
arms in half. And that's all she does is just snap bitches' arms in
The
half.
professional armbarer.
She really is.
She is the wildest. She's fighting that Sarah McMahon girl. And
Yeah.
they're gonna like sell it to make her out to be better than she is, but she's not like.
Yeah,
because she's an Olympian. She
I
was
looked up
like
her highlights. It's not that good.
I think she was a female Olympic wrestler. And I didn't even know there was like female Olympic wrestling. But
I didn't either, but
I'm pretty sure.
I actually found that out yesterday because that dude that we were talking to at the Claudot or whatever,
Oh, yeah.
however you talk about it,
Yeah.
it's a dude who was a Joe Rogan fan, and he told me, he was like giving me a little information about it. But it was pretty wild. But it was sad that Anderson Silva broke his leg, but he'll like you said, you read that he'll be back soon.
Well,
like in like 9
it's
months
like
probably.
6 to 9 months he can start training again. So it's not going to be
Well,
soon.
not soon, but like you
Yeah.
snap your leg completely in half
Yeah.
and it bends around his other leg. That's pretty fucking quick.
And he has like a metal rod in his leg for probably.
He's a
the rest of his
Terminator now.
life.
He's like Lieutenant Dan from Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
New legs.
I should talk about what happened yesterday with both of us meeting up with that dude.
Yeah. Okay. So, at probably like 1 o'clock, 1:30, me and Dan Wild at Thunderdick on Twitter.
Shout out to Dan.
Shout out to Dan Wild. Yeah, he's probably the only person besides.
Should have been Dan Wilder. That would have been more clever. Wouldn't you think? Like,
Man, that's pretty.
Van
I'm gonna tell him
Wilder?
that. I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell him that now.
It's
Well,
probably taken.
me and Dan went down to shop around, and then we decided to go into. We were just gonna go to Qdoba to get lunch, but instead we made a day of it and went to the Claudot, that Irish, or yeah, it's an Irish pub, right, or bar type thing in Southside Works, and the bartender just started talking to us about Andy Dick, because like I told him about how he bought us dinner there the one day, and he was like, "Yeah, I listen to Andy Dick on the Joe Rogan podcast," and I was like, "Dude, I'm a fucking Joe Rogan fan," and Dan was like, "I'm definitely a Joe Rogan fan," and we just hit it off and started talking about it, and we were just going over talking about like Buzzy and like talking about all of our friends who are into it, and I was telling him about you, like getting me into the podcast. And I guess like later that night I got a text from Buzzy that said, "I just met the kid that you were talking to this morning or this afternoon about Rogan." So it's pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah, so I was at the bar and was having a beer, and someone came in talking about kettlebells, and pulled out his phone, and they were in the shape of a chimp. And I asked him immediately how long he's been listening to Rogan. So pretty crazy. The same night we meet up.
That's because Rogan's following is like a cult almost.
I'd want to get one of those, but they're just so expensive.
They really are
primal
expensive,
bells
so-
and the zombie bells.
Yeah, if you want to know what they are, for whoever, probably no one, but whoever's going to listen to this,
Jesse.
onit.com, these wild ass kettlebells that look like zombies and crazy primates that look
Apes.
like they're going to fuck you up.
And if you ever use a kettlebell, please, because I go to the gym and I've been lifting for a while, learn how to fucking do it, because it's so annoying seeing people like risk their back integrity for the next 30 years because they're not trained and don't know how to use their hips. And
I'll see like a
just
new.
watch some videos on YouTube and pay attention.
I'll see a new version of the kettlebell swing every time I see someone at the gym.
Yeah, it's so
New
bad.
variation.
But those things are definitely cool, and I feel like I think they're just worth the money just because like they're limited and there's literally nothing else like that ever. But they're literally over double the price.
I know.
Because you can get like a 25-pound kettlebell for what, like $26, $25? Isn't it $1 a pound pretty much?
I don't know. I think they're like more with. I have two 35 ones. I forget how much they were. I think they're pretty expensive.
You can get them cheaper online, but then you have to fight shipping.
Yeah.
I got mine on Amazon with like Amazon Prime, so I lucked
next
out
day.
free shipping. It's like
that's
two
amazing.
2-day free shipping.
I just ordered I never ordered shit on Amazon until like a month ago.
It's a godsend.
It really is.
Yeah.
Like, I would just be at work and I would literally order random shit all day. That's all I would do is just search shit.
It's the best, but it runs you broke.
It
Yeah.
really does. But I'm beating the system because I got on that Amazon Prime, even though I'm not a student, but I have a student ID anymore.
Yeah. How long do those last? Like, if you have a student ID, how
I think
long
it's
does
a
Amazon?
year, it said.
Because I've been using mine for forever. I swear. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's I guarantee. Is that set up on there where I could like if there's a link for people to like watch us?
Yeah, the link's up on Twitter right now.
Oh,
Maybe
you
the first-
tweeted it?
Yeah, it's already up. So.
All right, well, I have to look at this and retweet it and shit like that, just so every one of my followers could listen
Yeah.
to it.
Don't
And
tell
it'll
'em.
never happen.
Don't tell him. Tell Jesse.
Hopefully Jesse listens to it. There it
He
is.
said he would.
The PodRatz Podcast. Epic, man. Copy link.
Even got a photo up.
Yeah, we even got our first official photo.
Oh wow, I'll have to look.
So give us a couple minutes of doing this shit. And oh fuck.
What?
You want to jam a song while we wait?
Yeah, play a song.
Who's everyone been listening to lately?
Oh, wow.
The new Eminem album
Yeah.
is awesome. Every single thing about it.
So we're gonna put on Rap God then.
Is that your favorite song, Buzzy, up there?
He kills it the most for sure.
He
Yeah.
really does.
Yeah,
Just
it's definitely
goes insane.
like the sickest, but
And the video matches it where like
yeah, the old
it
Matrix.
just like he just turns on whenever he just starts like fucking spitting hot fire. That's what he does.
I like when he like plugs out of the
Yeah,
Matrix.
and it looks
yeah.
all fucked up.
Yeah. Did you tweet this, Barry?
I'm going to.
Ah, okay. I was looking for it.
All right, well we're gonna jam this. That's it.
All right, there we go.
7 minutes later.
I gotta stop my phone before the next song plays.
All right. Yeah, we're good.
And we're back.
We're all set up right now. All right, no more tweeting and being obnoxious. But yeah, I think we should go back to the UFC fight. What was your favorite fight?
Oh wow, I don't know. I mean, not
They
the,
were all awesome.
Not the silver one, I guess.
Who was that Brazilian guy with the blonde hair who had red hair after? Because he was a fucking monster.
Wait, what?
That fight, it was a prelim. I don't know if you were there yet, but there was literally a guy who...
Chris Lieben had red hair.
No, he was a black guy. He was a black Brazilian guy.
A
He had-
black guy with red hair.
No, he had blonde hair.
Oh.
Black and
It
Brazilian.
turned red because it was so bloody.
Oh.
Like, there was such a crazy fight.
Oh, yeah, I don't think I saw that.
The dude he was fighting, he got like cut right in between his eyes, and it was like such a huge cut that blood was just pouring all out.
Oh, wait, I
Like,
think I did. Was that Dennis Siever who you're talking about, or no?
no,
Was it a different
no,
one? Not the
no,
German guy.
No, not the German guy. It was another guy because it was like they were younger, and or not younger, but they were like lighter weight, and they were both like younger. It was definitely prelims. It was one of the first fights, but the dude was bleeding so bad that they wanted to stop the fight 3 times. He literally finished it out covered in blood. After any time he would like shuffle with his feet,
Yeah.
you have to wipe his eyes away.
Yeah.
And like the Brazilian guy, he had blonde hair in the beginning. It was like bleached blonde hair, and it was literally red after. There was so much blood everywhere. That's where all the blood from the mat was.
That's wild.
But it was
Yeah,
crazy.
I didn't see that, I guess.
Where were the fights?
Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yeah.
At the Mirage, right?
I don't know. That or the Palms? I don't know.
Yeah, one of them.
Maybe not the Palms.
Either you ever been to Vegas?
No.
No, I want to go.
My parents just talked about it. We usually get a beach house in North Carolina at the Outer
In the
Banks.
Summer, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah, they don't want to go there anymore.
Want to go to Vegas?
Yeah, my mom straight up told me, she was like, you should start saving some money. We're thinking about going to Vegas.
What if, like, us and, like, Matt went? That would be
Dude,
so wild.
If we could all go, that'd be no problem.
Yeah,
Guaranteed.
yeah, because I've been saying I want to go to Vegas.
I'm gonna go there, and I'm gonna be the next Nick Papagiorgio.
You'll spend all your money gambling.
I'm gonna win 15 cars, and we're all gonna drive them home. Oh, by the way, everyone, we all took Alpha Brain, so we're all Bradley Cooper from Limitless. Just so you know. You thought
You'll like owe money to mafia people.
I'm gonna
in
get
Las
my thumbs
Vegas,
cut
yeah.
off.
It'll be like The Hangover, but like the mob took you.
Like Casino, I'm gonna be in a back room getting my hands fucking crushed with a ball peen hammer.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, that's a really good movie.
I haven't seen that in so long.
What did you say before when we were on our way that like it has what
that Wolf of Wall Street has like the record for most F-bombs dropped in. It's like 501 or something.
I heard it was funny.
Dude, it was.
Yeah, it was so good.
Either
I
you,
loved it.
Oh, you saw
I
it?
haven't
Yeah,
seen
I
it.
saw
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It was 3 hours long, and
Yeah,
like you think
literally
about
3
it,
hours long.
you think about it, and you're like, oh fuck, a 3 hour long movie, like it's gonna drag on.
Yeah.
The entire thing was just
Yeah,
awesome.
always something's happening. Like it's always action.
We
Some
got
sort.
Noted.
I'm getting all these hate tweets from all of our friends because they're saying, fuck you, no one cares what you have to say. So fuck all you if you're listening.
Yeah, they say fuck like
Every other word.
it was like 2.81 times a minute. That was the thing that the Times posted.
Like I said, it was 3 hours long, and the entire time it was just awesome. Me and our buddy Ryan, he got like VIP, or he got pre-screening tickets. All right, so you go down there, and you have to be down there early, and the theater fit like 235 people, and we were probably like 220th in line, because the only things that were left in there, the only seats that were left in there were the exact front row. So
Did you have to sit in the front? Because I had to.
no, you thought we had to sit in the front. So
I had to sit real close.
well, we went there and like we were sitting in the front, and I was like, "Fuck this, man!" I was like, "This is definitely not happening. I'd rather just pay next week."
Yeah.
So we noticed that all the VIP seats were open, and we went up there, and they were all roped off. So we were talking to the douchebag in the suit, and I was like, "Man, what's going on with all these VIP seats? Can we like jump in here?" No, man, these are reserved. These are reserved for media. I was like, media? Like, how many media people do you have coming in here? So we don't know yet. We'll figure out what to do with them after if they don't show up. So I was like, all right, and we decided to chill for a little bit and wait around. And we're fucking sitting there, and we're waiting, and they just start letting random people sit there, like random ass people. This old ass lady. And I was like, fuck this isn't a media lady. So we waited till she like pulled part of the rope back, and we just jumped in there. We sat not identical, but absolutely like right in the middle. Yeah. And in VIP seats, and it was perfect. So we got to sit that whole movie in them big ass leather bound chairs.
The chauffeur or whatever didn't come in.
No, he didn't give a shit.
Movie person.
Yeah, he didn't give a shit at all. But
he saw you there and didn't care.
Yeah, he looked at us, but I guess he just like realized that not everyone was coming, so it really didn't matter.
Gave him the all you thought.
Yeah, but the whole movie was just awesome. It was just nonstop, just
it was really good.
Drugs, sex, alcohol, and fucking money.
Jonah Hill is the funniest.
Jonah Hill's character is literally the best.
The funniest.
The best character I've seen in a movie in a long time.
Like supporting role.
Yeah, like he was just hilarious. He played a perfect role. Like, he can do anything. Everything from Moneyball, where he's, like, serious business, but he still puts a little bit of comedy in here. But this movie was hilarious.
He's like part of, like, Seth Rogen's group. And he does, like, serious movies like Moneyball and Wolf of Wall Street, like a Martin Scorsese movie, and they picked Jonah Hill.
I feel like the perfect way to describe that movie was Goodfellas. It's identical to Goodfellas, except it just has to do with
Goodfellas in the
exchange.
stock market.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Stock fellas.
But we can't like give anything away, obviously. But like, it was awesome. Everyone should see it. There is, like I said, it's just intense. Like, he goes from rags to riches. Leonardo DiCaprio is the man. Jonah Hill's the man. Matthew McConaughey is the man for 10 minutes, and he's in it. Yeah, he's just so awesome.
Funny. Giving away teasers.
Yeah,
I was reading about like the real dude that's based on. It was I think
Jordan
like,
Belfort.
The Times posted or something, and it was saying like how much money he still owes, and it's like some $1 million.
Oh yeah,
but he only paid off like 200,000 of it, like his whole life.
Yeah,
he still owes so much money.
At work, I was watching like an interview with him, and he was like a motivational speaker.
Yeah.
And I was like listening to him talk and everything, and Leonardo DiCaprio like killed it. He sounded like him, he like looked like him, but he was just like, it was just such a sick story. Like
Yeah,
after we got
DiCaprio's
out of
the
there,
man.
I was just like, man, we need to do something to make ourselves rich.
Stock market fraud.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're
Yeah.
gonna start stealing shit, stock market fraud,
Live
everything.
the dream as much as we can until we go to jail.
That movie was
It's a way to
definitely
go.
awesome.
Yeah, it was really good. And that Balfour dude has a book too. I want to read that, but it's probably a long read. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll drug out. I'm reading a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad.
I saw you Instagram that or something.
Yeah, John Thomas gave me it.
Did he?
And JT is our friend who's literally the most money savvy person ever. He's the man. JT's the man. I hope that he does listen to this. But he really is the man, and he gave me this book because I'm not thrifty with my money at all.
Yeah.
Everything,
That's true.
I buy the wildest shit, dude. Like the first time I got like a decent job where I was getting paid money,
Yeah.
I was working as a machinist. So like I would work these fucked up swing shifts where it would be like 5 a.m. to like 4 p.m. one week, and then the next week would be 4 p.m. to like midnight. And all I did at that job was just smoke weed and just fucking, it was like brainless work. You did nothing, but it sucked because you looked like you walked out of a mine after. So I was making like okay money for being like 20, 21, and I was buying everything. I went fucking hunting, and on our way back from hunting, I was in like Washington at this Western store, and I was like, fuck this,
This is
dude.
it, the
I'm
last
buying a
story.
fucking lasso. I bought a real lasso.
Tell him how much it was.
It was like $46, $48, I think.
Yeah.
But I bought a real rodeo lasso. I wanted to buy a real sick hat, but they're crazy expensive.
What, a cowboy hat?
Yeah.
Couple hundred.
Yeah, they were. It was like I wanted to buy a leather one just because Tim McGraw had it, and Tim McGraw's a pimp.
Do you watch Justified, Buzzy?
No,
No.
I got rid of cable, and it's a good feeling.
It is a good
Yeah.
feeling. Fuck TV.
You never watched it either, huh?
No, my dad watches
The
it
new
though.
season starts like Tuesday. I'm real pumped about it.
He just told me
I bought
about
my
it.
mom the first season.
Yeah, I would like to watch it.
Timothy Olyphant's just the best. He always wears a cowboy hat.
Yeah, my fucking mom finished Breaking Bad in like 4 days. She had like a problem.
Did she like have them on DVD or what?
No, she watched all of them on Netflix and
they're
got
all-
the rest online.
Oh, okay.
And
How many are on Netflix?
5
Oh,
seasons.
yeah.
The first half of the 5th season.
Oh, yeah, you told me that.
And she watched them all, and like she was like getting to because I seen all the way up to the 5th season, like 4 episodes in or something.
Yeah.
And I told her, I was like, hey, just so you know, like you're not gonna be able to watch the rest of them. They're not on here.
Yeah.
She like flipped out, but she started watching it. Like everyone told her, like my cousins and everything. My brother and his girlfriend told her to start watching it because it's like an amazing show. And she started watching it, and she was fucking hooked. Dude, she would watch like 7 hours of it. And I knew she had the problem because one night she went to bed. It was like a Sunday night, and like I was in bed at like 11, I think. She went to bed, and I heard her because she let the dogs out. Who let the dogs out? Yeah.
The Baja Men?
Yeah,
Wolf.
Baja Men. And she went outside, and I heard her at like 2 a.m. She went to bed at probably like 12:30, staying up late already watching it. Went to bed at 12:30, woke up at 2 a.m., and I heard her watching another fucking episode. And I went downstairs, and I was like, what are you doing? She was like, I had to watch one more. I was like, get out of here. I was like, what are you going to do when it's over? But she watched it all, and it's crazy.
Yeah, it's such a good show.
Because it's an hour long, and there's 5 seasons.
Brian just texted me, give Barry a rock bottom through the table.
Yeah, Brian, you thought. Rock bottom, no big deal. We're fans of wrestling.
Power bomb me through the table.
I'll give it Vader bombs all day. RKOs.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Chris Benoit.
The pile driver. Or the tombstone.
Yeah, Tombstone. I'm being Paul Bear for Halloween.
Yeah.
But
I'll be Earl Hebner.
me and you have a disagreement about, not really a disagreement. I didn't really hate it, but
Oh, well-
American Hustle.
We have a big you thought on your part.
It wasn't even a
American
you
Hustle.
thought, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a
did you
giant-
see it yet?
Giant you thought.
No, I haven't.
Okay, well, it was a good movie. Obviously, it was a good movie because
Real pissed.
it was Jennifer Lawrence, Christian Bale, and Bradley Cooper. Fucking Robert De Niro was in it.
Amy Adams.
Amy Adams is just a gorgeous gorgeous, gorgeous, and so is Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know. Dylan loved it. Obviously, he thinks it's the best, and I liked it. It's just I thought I set the bar too high. I think.
I mean, I'd say Wolf of Wall Street's better, but I still thought it was really good.
Oh, I mean, like, I agree. It was still really good. The only, like, small things were pissing me off about it, though. Like, it really annoyed me. You're getting these hate texts from me telling me to kick me in the throat and shit.
Jesse said about you in a tombstone.
Jesse thought, too.
Yeah.
Do all your friends watch wrestling?
Yeah.
A lot
Do
of
you
them.
guys do?
I don't really watch it. I haven't watched it since...
We all used to. I don't watch
My
it
friends,
anymore.
half of them are really into it. It's the
Still?
worst. It's
Yeah.
the worst.
Yeah, like Mark
Yeah, it
Ruffey.
just doesn't hold up anymore. So,
I stopped watching it when Carlito Cool walked out with an apple and spit it in the air.
remember
I
it.
said, fuck that. But,
Without Stone Cold and The Rock, it's just not even
yeah,
cool.
it's not real.
Yeah, it's not legit.
But back to the American Gangster, because I feel
American
like...
Hustle.
Yeah, American Hustle, American Gangster, Denzel. It was good. It's just small things pissed me off. But it was like, I felt like it was a real choppy movie. I didn't think it was real, like, I felt Wolf of Wall Street was, like, smooth. There was nothing, like, jumping around and shit like
Yeah,
that.
it's
I know it's a style
about
of that
different
movie.
things.
It was good. Everyone still needs to see it, though.
Yeah.
And Christian Bale, he just is a boss. He just commits.
So funny.
He
that
just
first
commits.
scene when he was putting on his toupee. for
Yeah.
like 5 minutes straight.
He really was hilarious.
That was good. It was
and he
all
put
in
on
one
his
take.
toupee. Brian texted me, said, "This is Dennis. Turn the cameras off." Yeah, but if people are watching this and like they see us texting and shit like this,
I
this is
know,
our
it's
first time. You gotta understand.
Very
it.
unprofessional.
Yeah, you gotta understand it though. We're not professionals.
Yeah.
We're just two kids just living our dreams, playing the best hand with the cards life dealt us, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, Wolf of Wall Street's cool. I'd really like to go see that.
Yeah, I want to see Anchorman still.
Yeah, I really want to see Anchorman.
What's the AIDS one?
What?
It's an AIDS movie.
All about AIDS. Yeah.
Rent?
I don't know.
Kids?
I think Matthew McConaughey's in it too.
Oh, I've heard about that.
Um,
Like he's dying of AIDS or something.
Yeah,
right?
What
and
the
they
fuck?
they give out like a treatment that does nothing but kill people. Fuck. There's a Netflix documentary.
Yeah, I don't
about
know
it.
what it's called, but
I have no idea. That sounds pretty wild, though.
But Matthew McConaughey has AIDS, yeah.
I'm a big fan of Matthew McConaughey.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
search
give a
that.
shit. Yeah, Buzzy he's just like the powerhouse right now. He's like running the cameras. He hooked us up with this room. He hooked us up with his spot that they got going on.
Dallas Buyers Club.
Okay.
Dallas
Yeah.
Buyers Club. And it's about just Matthew McConaughey having AIDS.
Having AIDS.
Yeah.
Right.
AIDS patient. Yeah.
Should be a good one. Should be a real good one. I really want to go see, even though it's going to be real fucking weird,
What?
that 43 something. It's that new Keanu Reeves movie.
Oh, like whatever Ronin.
Yeah, 43 Ronin. That's it. And I just
I
don't
don't
know
know.
how to take it. Like he has a top knot.
I don't know about that one.
I'm definitely gonna see it. I bet you if you watch it real stoned, it would be awesome.
He's no Neo in any other movie. Well, Constantine was real pissed.
Constantine was real
Yeah,
pissed, and
that's
so was Hardball. Fuck you. G-Baby died, and I
Speed.
cried.
Speed one.
Speed with Jeff Daniels in it. Everyone was so upset when Jeff Daniels died. I'm real excited to see that new Dumb and Dumber
Dumb and Dumber,
movie.
yeah. I hope it like
Yeah, they
holds
don't
up.
and they don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
'Cause
It'll be
it's-
funny just to see them though, regardless.
I went to that restaurant last night, that brew house,
Yeah.
and the menu said soup du jour. Asked the waitress,
Yeah.
and I swear to God, we were sitting there, and Kenny, I went out to eat with Kenny and shit like that. Excuse me, Flo, what's the soup du jour?
I haven't seen that in probably like 10 years.
It
I have
never gets old.
to, I have
It's
to
so
watch
good.
it like recently.
I don't know, like you're very big into movies. Are you real big into movies?
Some. I don't know. I'm not a huge media. Like I'm not. I don't go out of my way to see them.
Yeah.
What are some
couple
of
a
your
year.
Yeah,
favorite
what's
movies?
some of your favorite movies?
Eternal Sunshine. I dig it.
I have it, but I've never seen it.
It's
I've
crazy.
never watched
It's
it
fucking
yet.
crazy.
Yeah, it's
it tears at every emotion you have.
Really?
It's nuts, yeah.
And that's
Jim Carrey.
and what's her name? Claire Danes, right?
I don't remember. I don't think so. I don't remember who's
What
in
is
that.
her name?
Whatever. I can't remember either.
Yeah, you thought.
I just know she had like orange hair, right?
Yeah, Clementine. I'll find out.
What's that dude's name? Joel Hanneman or
Yeah, I don't
something?
even know who that is, but it looks funny. I wanna
He was
see
in
it.
some weird ass TV show.
Did you see it's like the black RoboCop suit? I thought it looked
Yeah.
pissed.
I mean, like,
I mean, who knows if it'll be any good? But
I like the old. My mom bought my brother this thing because I found it one time in my attic. I used to just go in my attic and
Yeah.
look around, and it was like it was a RoboCop arm sleeve, like a big ass plastic arm that you could like put your
like the
hand in.
Terminator ones, you can move the fingers like each
No,
by
this
themselves.
thing literally encased your arm, and there was like a trigger inside of it, and you could fucking like press these buttons, and you could change like the sound that it would make. It would
Yeah.
go like beow beow. But it was so fucking funny. Yeah, you like my sound effects? Deal with it.
I used to have this real pissed off like RoboCop thing, like action figure, but it was like bigger than a GI Joe. It was like real big,
Yeah.
and you could like take his helmet off, and then like where his brain was, you could like take that off and like take his brain out, you know, and then like the side gun holster like popped out of his leg. It was so pissed, but I like broke it because I was an idiot when I was a little kid.
I had one that was Han
I
Solo.
was so mad. Yeah, I had a lot of those. Too.
I hated like little action figures. I like
Yeah,
the
GI
big.
Joes were where it was at.
Yeah, I like the bigger ones that you could like do more shit with.
My
Yeah.
favorite thing was Matchbox car tracks.
Yeah.
Dude, those
With
were
the
cool.
loops.
If
Yeah.
we're gonna talk about
Or
our favorite
Connects.
classic toys,
Connects.
those were awesome. Lincoln Logs were awesome.
Lincoln Logs are Legos and GI Joes.
Yeah,
were-
Yep.
those were all classics.
how I
But
rolled.
honestly, my favorite thing that they actually still have that I really want to buy, I should buy it next week before it goes
Rubik's
out.
Cube.
I'm real good with one. I got it. I might have brought it with me in my bag.
What?
Fucking creepy crawlers.
I never had those. I don't know. I never
Dude,
got into
What a
them.
waste of money. And they
Yeah.
kept us so entertained. It was just a little oven that melted
It was
rubber.
a guy's easy bake oven, and
Yeah,
like
it
if
was,
people
yeah.
don't remember
Yes.
what that is, it's like they gave you these bottles of this. It looked exactly like the bottle that Elmer's glue came in, but it was different colors.
Yeah.
And you had these metal molds, and you would just like mix colors together and just cook it in this oven, and then you would have these just like gummy, like rubbery, like little like fake bugs and shit. And you know what my brother used to do?
Were they edible?
No, they did make edible shit though, but that was called like Dr. Ooze or something.
Oh,
it
yeah,
wasn't
I remember
creepy.
that.
I remember the
crawlers.
weird
Yeah.
commercials.
Yeah, where he had
They were,
like,
like,
that
between-
white hair, and it would be like, "Rah!"
They were between Eureka's Castle.
Eureka's
dude, and
Castle.
Allegra's
Yeah.
window, dude.
Eureka's
Eureka's
that cat that always drank
the
milk
blue
cold.
cat, the blue cat.
You thought I didn't drink milk with ice cubes in it. It wasn't good at all. I thought it was cool.
The blue cat was the funniest.
Yeah. He was pissed.
But that creepy crawlers thing was awesome, and my brother used to make them and sell them in school.
Of course he would.
And he didn't even tell me that to like lie about it to me. My mom and dad told me about that.
Of course he would.
He's just the weirdest. One of these days, we're gonna have him in here as a guest. I really want to get this thing going
That'd be
and
funny.
like be able to do this.
Special guests like
Yeah, I
Dust-
talked to the dude.
Dustin and Matt.
Yeah, have random ass people on here that are real funny.
Kenny.
Yeah, have Kenny on here, miserable Kenny, wearing the count suit though. He's not
Yeah.
doing it unless he wears a count
Snoop
suit.
Dogg.
I forgot you were at the Halloween
Yeah, I
party
was
that
there.
night.
Oh yeah. I forgot. you
I was a werewolf.
Yeah.
That was funny.
I used to have this Terminator. It was kind of like Easy Bake Oven. It was like a Terminator, like the exoskeleton thing, like just the metal one.
I remember that.
And you like baked skin onto
Yeah, I
them.
remember that you could peel it
and
off
you could
and
like
shit.
cut it off like
Yeah.
in whatever shape you wanted.
I remember that. It was real pissed.
But I ran out of like the packets for skin.
Yeah, and no
they
one
never
ever got
had
any
them
more.
anymore.
And
Yeah,
no
so
one, that's the
That
same
was before
thing.
Amazon.
I had fun with it like twice and then it never worked again. But it was real pissed. I remember.
That shit was awesome. You know what that just made me think of was like school book fairs.
Yeah.
Remember going to them?
Yeah.
They had the wildest shit there, and I remember I would always spend all
Buy
my
like
money
a
on.
real pissed eraser head.
Yeah, yeah. They just had the
A rare
table
one.
of like 96 different
Yeah.
bookmarks and everything.
Pens with like snow globes in them.
Yeah, and like stupid shit.
The funny was, did people ever like steal shit in your grade?
Oh
Like,
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't remember who, but people would always like walk out with something and be like, "Oh wow."
Yeah, because like they didn't have like no one cared. We were in like 6th grade. No one thought
Yeah.
we were gonna be fucking thieves.
So funny.
But I remember
From the book
buying
fair.
bouncy ball kits, and like
Kid?
yeah, that was a kit. They gave you these little bags of like they looked like crystals. They looked like drugs,
Yeah.
and they gave you these plastic molds, and they were like 2 half circles, and you would press them together
Oh,
and
wow.
pour the. I would always do it. I would go in the bathroom right after, dude. I swear to God. And you would
never
put
had one.
you would push it together, empty it in there, and like you would have to soak it in water. So you'd have to take the paper towel and like stuff it in the
Yeah.
sink drain, soak it in water for like a few minutes. It's before cell phones, so you just had to play it by ear with the time. You would get
Yeah.
like anxious and open it up. Sometimes they always sucked. Like none of them ever bounced like awesome, but it
Yeah.
was just cool that you were making it.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, that was probably the coolest thing that I used to buy there.
I don't know. I always used to get the dumb bunnies. You remember them?
No. The fuck
Buzzy,
is that?
you remember them? The dumb bunnies?
No.
Remember Captain Underpants?
Yeah, it was kind of like that.
Yeah.
They were like these bunnies that just did really stupid shit.
Hence the name
It was
Dumb
funny.
Bunnies.
They like, I don't know. I don't remember. They were pissed though.
That is pissed.
Yeah.
I think this whole conversation strayed off to us cutting you off of what your favorite movies were.
Yeah.
Eternal Sunshine, comedy, for sure. Dumb and Dumber. We were just talking about that. But
Yeah.
that's a classic.
It is a classic.
That's 2 Jim Carrey movies, though. I don't want to sound like I'm sucking his dick.
Yeah.
Even though Me, Myself, and Irene was awesome.
Yeah, that was always good.
When he was choking out that cow.
I don't know.
Put you on the spot like that.
Yeah, I didn't think about it the whole time. I'm
Dude.
looking at Dumb Bunny's toys on the internet though.
They have toys.
The Dumb Bunny goes to the zoo.
That's
Yeah.
exactly Captain Underpants with
Yeah.
rabbits.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
same
say
animator,
one
probably.
wore their underpants, but I was like, oh, maybe I'm thinking of Captain Underpants. But yeah, one did wear underpants.
It looked like the same artist too. What are your favorite movies, Dill?
I couldn't pick like even a top 25 probably.
It doesn't matter. You have to name a few that you like that
There's too many. I like all good movies. I don't know.
conceded.
Like all Tarantino movies and all Will Ferrell movies,
Yep.
pretty much.
Mhm.
And there's just so many. Like all Martin Scorsese movies, all David Fincher movies.
Yeah.
Are either of you guys into scary movies, Barry?
We
Obviously.
both love them. We both love them. I'm actually the most terrified person of everything in the world. I'm scared of literally everything. I remember a week before The Conjuring came out. Like
I still wanna see that.
You still never
I
seen
haven't
it.
seen it. It's on my list now.
I saw the fucking previews and I was just
Yeah.
like, fuck this, because I don't mess with ghosts. I fucking hate ghosts. They scare me to death.
Google man.
Yeah, Google, man. And so we're sitting there, and I'm looking at this preview, and I was like, I looked at my mom, I was like, I'm never fucking seeing that ever. And then I start talking to my girlfriend now, and I'm just like, yeah, so you like want to go see a scary movie or something like that? Like the same douchebag shit that you would do, just like try to get a girl to go out with you. She's like, yeah, like I would definitely go see The Conjuring. And I was like, all right, so I'm going to try to be like a badass about it and just go there. I was literally, I had my
your eyes.
hands over my eyes. I was freaking the fuck out. And
She had to hold your hand.
did, dude. She knew I was scared. I told her, I was like, listen, babe, I am terrified of ghost movies and shit like that, so I'm probably going to close my eyes a lot during this movie. I don't give a fuck, but she thought it was hilarious.
Just being me.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know.
What scary movies were you gonna talk about?
I don't know. Have either of you seen any good ones?
I just saw Insidious 2. I like both of those. I
Yeah,
think
the
they're
first
cool.
one was pretty creepy.
Yeah.
I
It
know-
was different.
Darth Maul in the
You
background.
didn't see the second one yet?
No.
It's
no.
pretty. It like ties into the first one. Like stuff's going on in the first one, like at the same time.
Mhm.
It's pretty cool.
There's people asking me if this is live right now. Damn right it's
You
live.
thought it wasn't?
Yeah,
Live as fuck.
it is live right now, so that's cool. I mean, that's cool that a couple people are checking it out.
I would check the Ustream, but we have to deal with an advertisement.
It's all right. Fuck it. We got Buckman Walken and Brian are following us on Twitter now at the PodRatz at
Our
thepodratz.com.
first 2 followers.
Yeah, so that's cool. They get a special prize.
Yeah.
No,
Nothing.
yeah, not at
Yeah,
all.
you thought you got a prize.
Get a shout out.
Yeah.
So you said you watched Insidious. I can't remember what I watched. I watched From Dusk Till Dawn again the other night.
So good.
It's always on HBO every single night.
So good.
You'll find it in between the hours of like 2 and like 8 in the morning. It's always on at least once.
Yeah, I love that one.
All the time I watch
George
it.
Clooney's just the man in that.
Yeah,
I climbed this.
We have had 21 visitors so far.
yeah. Everyone came on real quick and just peaced
Yeah.
out.
Oh, fuck
Said
this.
fuck it.
This sucks. I'm
I-
out.
It's all right though. First one. I mean, I'm just pumped we're doing it because this is just. I know we're just all just sitting here fucking talking about random shit, but it's
That's
definitely
all it
cool.
is.
Yeah, that's all it is. Buzzy. Okay, but every one of us have like our own specialty, I guess, in what we have our. That's not even the right words. We have our own like trade that we like. Like Buzzy's a beer man. Buzzy knows everything about beer. Buzzy is a craft beer connoisseur.
Cheers. Gets me into trouble.
Cheers.
And Dylan knows everything about, almost everything about UFC and about I don't know, a bunch of shit.
Yeah, a bunch
Video games. Dylan's a video game freak.
I got out of it. I escaped
Yeah,
video.
I
I
was just
waste
gonna
all
say,
my time on
there haven't been any good ones really.
What, video games?
Oh,
Yeah.
there has.
Like all the
GTA,
good.
that would keep
yeah,
you busy.
Dude, that was-
nonstop.
I beat that and played online for a while, but yeah.
I hate all the Grand Theft Autos. I've never liked playing them,
Oh,
but
they're
I
the
played
best.
this
You're
new
wild.
one. Dude, you don't even fucking need Tiger Woods anymore. You can play 18 rounds of golf and drive the golf
Yeah.
cart
Mhm.
drunk.
Yeah,
you
they
smoke
just
weed in
add-
there.
They add
Drive
all
a
the
golf
engines
cart.
to
Yeah,
other games.
and it's fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And
The story's like movie level good.
yeah, it's like
really cool.
I just know from what you told me, like it's like bank robbers and shit like
Yeah,
that.
it's so fun.
I was asking Maddie like what to do, like what you could do in that game, and he was like, you literally do anything you
Yeah,
want. So
whatever.
I fucking spent an hour running around trying to find this like Navy like dinghy boat
Yeah.
that has scuba gear on it,
Yeah.
just so I could swim out and get eaten by a shark. But it's like it's like hard to find one.
Can you get eaten by sharks?
Yeah, you're fucking right.
I've
You
never
can.
been eaten by a shark, I guess.
You just swim, or you have to like take a helicopter or like a boat and go as far as you can out into the water, just jump off and just swim around. And you literally swim around, and you could swim underwater, and it's not just like blue. It's just reef. Like you
Yeah.
see wild ass shit, and it's just literally the most well put together video game ever.
Have either of you wore a Oculus Rift yet?
No.
My buddy down the street has one.
Really?
What?
It's the original one.
Like the dev
So
kit.
it's like it's
Yeah.
standard, definition.
Yeah.
But and apparently there's a little bit of a lag, so you get
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
Duncan
sick.
Trussell was talking about getting
Did-
motion sickness.
Do you listen to like Kevin Pereira's podcast? You know, he's on like,
Once
the
in a
best
while,
podcast.
yeah. Once,
He's like the tech master.
Yeah,
so
he's a video game dude.
He always talks about it. It's wild.
Dude, Xavier said, "This is awesome. Everyone, go check out my white boys." Xavier's the man.
That's funny.
I'm glad he's supporting us. Xavier is a kid from our school, and like, there's so many shitty rappers out now.
Professor Xavier.
He's really good. I like his rap. There's not too many other people from Elizabeth that I like their rap.
maybe they need to record here.
Yeah,
'Cause I'm
Xavier,
taking
dude, he is.
clients.
He's good. He really is. And everyone, I feel like everyone in Pittsburgh knows who B Matty is, just because like his first video sucked, and he knows that I would say that. That maybe video was the worst thing ever, but you got to start from somewhere, and I looked like a fucking idiot, and like we were all in there together. But now he like, dude, he's fucking putting in work, and he's doing real good. So Matty's doing cool, or Matty's doing good. But dude, there's so much shitty people like trying to like rap and stuff like that. It's crazy. That's the biggest trend is people rapping right now.
I'm sure there's all kinds of bad musicians in general.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
it's just like I feel like that you have like the shitty rappers promoting it the most. Like you're always fucking just getting stupid ass shit. It's like, yo, check out all my videos and stuff like that. Very few that you get to just like put on and they're really
I don't
awesome.
want to
Yeah,
name
very-
any examples.
Yeah,
but
everyone knows the examples, but but we're
We've
not
all
gonna-
been at a gas station where someone tries to hand you a mixtape too.
But honestly, there are some. Pittsburgh definitely has a lot of good rappers. Like, for instance, I mean, the most famous is obviously Wiz Khalifa and Mac Miller. But good local rappers, they have a lot of them too. Like Beatty and like the 58s, all them dudes. They are all real good at rap. There's a bunch of like good. I can't remember the dude's name. He opened for one of them. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know a lot of the other like local talent of just like people who sing rock and shit like that. I like Matt Bean's band. Like
what's his band called?
it's called fuck.
You thought?
It's 3 words. I follow him. It's like
Yeah, I follow him on Instagram. I just didn't like him. Is
there's
Tom Shortband in it too?
yeah, and dude,
That's
and
pissed.
Tom's fucking awesome.
Yeah, he's cool.
He really
They're
is.
both cool.
They're both really, really good. I really like what both of them do. I'm looking at them right now, so I could give everyone this name to like look at them. Like there's a bunch of people following us or
Back
something.
on the phone.
Fuck you, dude. I'm trying to like let people know. But whatever. He's good. They have a show. Oh fuck, it's today.
You thought?
Yeah, I was supposed
They
to.
aren't
go.
listening to us.
Yeah, they're not. They're at their show. But I don't know. Do you know any other good local people that are like singing and songwriting?
There's a couple bands. Bad Boxes, which is Harrison. He used to be in the Morning Light. They kind of electro. A couple of the guys are from Pittsburgh, and everything they do is pretty well.
The Morning Light, dude. My girlfriend is one who like told me about them, and they're awesome.
Yeah, Red Hands is great to see live. They fucking kill it. They destroy.
What kind of music is it?
Thrice meets
I love Thrice.
Circa Survive, kind of.
I love Thrice.
No, it's different. It's jams out heavy, and they just put on a good show. There's a lot of energy. You can feel it. You know, they go on, and you have to get into it. My other buddy's in a Rage Against the Machine cover band, and it's the
awesome.
fucking best. You watch them, and you cannot stop like banging your head. You have to.
Is he the Tom Morello
It's
cover?
the, if you ever heard of Loco Phylum, they were a Pittsburgh band years
Phylum,
ago.
yeah, dude. Josh Belak was
so the
a
singer.
singer.
The singer sings for.
Yeah, he was just
for
like
the Rage stuff.
he
now.
filled in for them. He was a dude that
Yeah,
went
so
to the Keysport.
Skip, the original singer.
I can't believe they're still like around.
Well, they aren't, but the singer from Loco Phylum sings in the Rage band, and he sounds just like him.
Who plays Tom Morello?
My buddy Rob.
Your friend does?
Yeah.
That's sick.
That's cool.
I saw, what's one of the newer bands Tom Morello was in? Street Sweeper Social Club.
I've never listened.
Yeah, me
I didn't
neither,
know that.
but they opened for 9 Inch Nails like a couple years ago, and Tom Morello was like the guitarist in there. He was like playing guitar with his teeth and stuff.
Yeah,
It was
he's
so
an animal.
sick.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
So good.
The
band was okay, but he was pissed.
I feel like that's probably like one of the best conversations you could have is like what kind of music everyone likes.
I wish I could play guitar. That's what I
Dude,
keep saying recently.
It's impossible.
I wish I learned.
Whenever I have a kid, I'm gonna make them play an instrument. I'm absolutely gonna
Yeah.
force them to because they might hate it whenever they're younger, but they're gonna
I'd
definitely
always
be happy.
like try to learn and then give up after like a week. Like,
Yeah,
multiple times.
I did it too. My dad bought me a
it
fucking
sucks.
guitar, and I just like said fuck it. It was too hard, so I just played stupid caveman shit like football, where you didn't have to do anything really except run into people.
You thought ball.
Yeah, you thought ball.
I've played drums for since I was in 5th grade,
Yeah.
but I've tried to play guitar 1,000 times, and I don't know what to do with myself.
Really?
It's
Uh,
Buzzy's a killer drummer.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
play a little bit.
Yeah, I wish I could play some instrument.
It would be wild.
Piano or guitar.
Skin flute,
Yeah, that.
pretty good at that.
Back like whenever I told you I was buying all that shit because
Lasso.
I just had all that money.
The
I
$50
went
lasso.
out and I was gonna buy a brand new drum set, but instead
I remember that.
Yeah, I just got
Should've.
talked into buying a drum pad, and like I wanted to just buy a drum set because I feel like it would have just been like easier to just like learn on a drum set. But everyone told me like, dude, you have to get a drum pad first because you have to like
It's
learn.
expensive. It's
What
a
is
big
the-
investment.
What is the drum pad? I don't know.
A drum pad's literally it's just a head of it like a top of a snare drum, right?
Yeah, they're just
Okay.
a little,
And-
teeny.
And it's just not as loud. It doesn't have
Yeah,
like that
I
crazy
do
crack,
know.
but
I
it's like
just
the
didn't
same
know.
bounce and everything.
you won't annoy any of your neighbors.
Right.
Yeah, so I bought that thing, and like people were telling me how to do like what are they called, rudiments?
Rudiments.
Yeah,
yes.
rudiments.
What's that?
And like it's like left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right.
That's it. That's
Like-
like the most basic one.
Yeah, and like I
You
would
get
sit
fast.
there and try to like play that, and I can't fucking do that. It's so hard. So I said fuck it, and I had to stop doing it.
Yeah.
Like, dude, a kid that I went to PTI with, he was the quietest kid ever. PTI is the worst school. I hated it there. Fucking juggalos running around and stuff.
The worst.
But
Like how many?
If there's any juggalos
I
listening,
listen.
to stop.
yeah,
Just
stop
go.
listening to us. I don't want your
Go
time.
Drink bleach.
Like how many you think went there that were juggalos?
All right, I'll break it down. For every normal person there was probably 4 weirdos.
Yeah.
And I'm not. Whenever I say weirdos, I'm talking about like everything from juggalos to people who fucking like furries. They wore tails and ears.
Yeah.
And
That's
there
normal.
was kids who dressed like Pokemon, not even on like Halloween, like every day. They would wear like Dragon Ball Z, like what are they gis that they wear? Dragon Ball Z?
The Saiyans. Yeah. Like
Yeah, well they fucking wore them orange ass.
Well,
like,
the Saiyans, yeah. They,
Go,
I mean, you know.
Goku. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, well they wore this shit up there and they were just like, it was just a fucking worse. So I would literally get out of my car, put my headphones in,
Just hate
and
everyone.
not take them. I would walk in and I would just not look at people. And the first day I went there, I tried to like be social because I usually am pretty social.
Yeah.
I sat at a table and I have a fucking stupid faux hawk. So this kid came up to me and said, yo, man, like, I really like you. I really dig your hair. It reminds me of a Dragon Ball Z character. And
Which one?
What, Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah, did
no,
you
he
say
just
which
said
one?
a Dragon Ball Z character.
Wonder which one has a mohawk.
Vegeta.
I have no idea, dude. I never watched Dragon Ball Z. I didn't
Has a
like it.
mohawk. What?
I didn't like it. But anyway,
That used to be the shit to come home and watch.
I
Yeah,
never liked
put-
it.
come on.
I never liked that. What I was watching after school was like just random fucking movies. I never watched. I wasn't really huge into cartoons. But
I would
like,
come home from school and log on to elephantlist.com, which
What
was
is
like
that?
the
I don't know what
first
that is.
porno site there ever was.
Elephant
it, was
List.
it was before they streamed video, and it was when you had 56K modem.
Yeah.
So
I remember
you
my
would just look
brother
at
would download
pictures.
porn.
It'd just be
Yeah.
photos. And
I,
then if you
uh,
got porn, it was like 10-second clips. That was it. Like you had to download 10. You try to find the hottest 10-second clip
Yeah.
to download.
dude,
Just put it on repeat
That's
on Windows
wild.
Media Player.
remember how wild that was? You couldn't be on the phone and shit like that
Little
talking. on the internet?
56K.
Yeah, it was,
Remember how wild it was when you couldn't lay in bed and stream porn from your phone?
That's
Yeah.
true. That's really true.
I'm not a bit. Well, when I used to watch porn, I was never a phone porn person.
It's just
But then I read
convenience.
all these studies about like how like growing up watching porn can
Oh, it's
like
gotta be awful.
yeah
It's
how
gotta
like
kill
it
your sex drive.
desensitizes you to
Yes,
everything.
for
So I was
sure.
like, I'm gonna quit watching porn probably because this makes sense. And I haven't watched porn for like I don't know like 8 months or something.
Nice.
What?
Yeah,
Jesus. Anyway, that's wild.
it's
I
pissed.
haven't for about 8 hours.
Yeah.
I know, right? But people at PTI suck.
Oh yeah. So how many juggalos that like full-fledged
Dude.
clown face paint
You
makeup?
can't wear a clown face paint to school. Like you can't do
I
that.
wasn't sure
because of
PTI.
them fucking dickheads from Columbine and shit
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
But I swear to God, dude, people just wearing like I don't even know what they're called, but them big ass pants with the chains and everything.
Parachute pants.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know
that,
if
but
that was
there's
trip
like
pants.
yeah, trip pants. That's it, trip pants. These motherfuckers were still wearing them. A kid still wore Janko jeans,
That's
big
pissed.
ass ones, not regular. Just
pissed.
like no, it wasn't pissed. Get out of here.
I know.
But like these people would fucking be wearing the wildest shit, and there was no normal
How
people.
would you know they were juggalos without the clown makeup?
Because they have like Hatchet Men. The dude had a Hatchet. I swear to God, kid had a Hatchet Man tattoo in the most awkward position
That
of
would
his arm.
explain it, yeah.
Yeah. Then like there was other kids that like would like shitty spray paint their hair like red or blue or something like that. And they would have these like chain wallets and everything, but not like cool chain wallet like Rogan would rock
Joe
out.
Rogan chain wallet.
Yeah, not like that. But they would have like the ones that would like go down to their ankle and shit. Like it was just outrageous. Dylan just killed a bottle of wine in like the last hour.
Sweet red,
Sweet red.
$6.99.
Yeah, he just killed a bottle of wine. That's funny. But it's
get up
Dylan's
and
birthday.
piss.
It's Dylan's birthday, so that's fine.
For another 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, then it's over.
Yeah, there's not really like a time limit that we were planned on
This
like
is an 8-hour podcast.
45 hours.
No, cause I'm sick like a diseased Ethiopian.
Uh-oh.
There it is.
I don't know what this is.
Alright, hold up. Alright, come on.
That's the Insane Clown. I'm going
Oh.
to stop it. It was Insane Clown Posse.
The old ICP
Yeah,
John.
you guys would know what that is.
The last thing I want to do is promote anything to do with them.
I remember the first song I heard
They're
from
gonna
them
sue us,
was
probably.
I know we're gonna get sued. You know that they're literally they've been like voted the most popular, not voted, but like
Some
proven the most
fucking-
popular band of all time.
Some fucking girl on my Facebook just posted like a picture about them, like these people grew up poor.
Yeah, I've seen
and
it.
blah,
I've
blah,
seen it,
blah.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm unsubscribing
They got some diehard fans.
Yeah, well, they
You
can go to
you
hell.
Can't knock them
Yeah,
for
they
that.
can burn
they have a
in hell,
fucking
all of
Kennywood
them.
Juggalo day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's,
If I ever went there,
Gathering of the Juggalos.
I'd start taking bolts out of the roller
I
coaster.
forget which comedian, like on one of like Rogan's
Jim
friends-
Norton, I think. He went and played. No,
for Gathering of the Juggalos.
Yeah, one of them.
Yeah.
He played.
Maybe him. Yeah, he did stand up at the Gathering of the Juggalos one time.
Dude,
And wait, is
I've
this the
never-
one you were talking about? Like he was with a person and they like the person he was with, the comedian, they like pelted him with like Faygo cans, like like one hit him in the head, like they whipped his
Oh, that's
head.
all they do. Have,
Yeah.
Have you seen the documentary on that? I forget
American
what it's called.
Juggalo.
American Juggalo.
Dude, I watched
That-
it.
That's my favorite movie.
Listen,
I don't think I can watch it.
Oh my
it's
God.
45 minutes, and everyone obviously
it's not too
I bash juggalos on every social network because I despise them.
Yeah.
Someone
bad.
sent me a link and said, "Haha, you should watch this," and like, obviously it was a joke, and I was like, "Fuck you," and I turned it on for a second, and it sucks you in.
It's
like a dark hole.
astonishment of others'
Yeah.
stupidity. It's a complete taken back. Like
There's
people like this that exist.
There's juggalos sitting there like that. Like people just walk around without their shirts. Like bitches are walking
Yeah.
around with their tits
Like
hanging
that
out.
Workaholics episode.
Like
They're okay.
saggy, yeah, exactly like that. And they're just
funniest.
the one.
It's just
The one
like
lady
it.
was sitting there holding a baby against her naked ass saggy tits, and like
Yeah,
she's just
doing
sitting there. She's
drugs.
like, and they're all fucked up on drugs too. So I don't get it. I really don't get what the fuck is going on.
It's a family, a
I'm
giant community.
Girls pregnant, smoking and drinking.
Hey, Sid just texted me and asked, "What's Dylan drinking?" So ask.
Give that to the camera.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Hold on, let me switch it.
You got it?
There it is.
It's the Barefoot Sweet Red, $6.99 per
Red,
bottle.
red wine. Yeah.
It's a long story why I got it, but
Listen, if I had one wish in the world and you couldn't wish to be a millionaire, I would wish to have an awesome voice, for real. I think about that all the time.
like a Morgan Freeman
Yeah.
voice.
No, like a singing voice. If I could sing, I would never be talking to people. I would just be like, "Hey, what's," like I'd be talking like that all the time.
I wouldn't be talking.
I'd be
to
I would
you.
singing to
communicate
people.
in voice.
Yeah, I would talk in song. That's it. Whatever.
Whatever.
If you had 3 wishes, what would you wish for?
More wishes.
No, besides that, you know the rules. You listen to Robin Williams as a genie. Rule number 1: no no wishing for more wishes.
It's been a while since I've seen.
I'd wish for no fear.
I think fear's good.
I don't even know. I'd have to think about that for a while.
I like being afraid.
Yeah, I blurted that out.
I would just, I don't know. I honestly don't know. That's a wild ass fucking thing to think about.
A superpower would be a good one. And
Yeah,
then
if you get, okay, that's a good one. That's
money,
a good one.
wealth. Yeah.
That's a good one. If you could have a superpower, what would it be? Not be a superhero, but if you could have one superpower, what would it be?
Oh.
I wouldn't pick fucking. Everyone's like, I would be Superman. Fuck that. It would be cool to be able to do everything like that, but fuck that. Everyone picks him. He's a dork.
I've never heard anyone pick Superman before.
That's the only people I've heard people pick. He could fly, dude. He could
Well,
fly.
I've heard like if you had a superpower, what would you pick? And it's either invisibility or fly. That's what everyone picks.
Yeah, I would definitely be Spider-Man. I feel like I just told you that.
Tobey Maguire
No.
or Facebook movie guy.
Fuck that. You can't. I said not a superhero. I said power.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah, you said
probably
Spider-Man.
shoot web. I think I'd be pissed.
Shoot webs. That would be your wish.
Yeah. Be swinging around from buildings and stuff like that, crawling on walls. I think I'd be so sick.
I just want to shoot webs like a spider, please. That's all I want. That's my wish.
Buzzy, what would your power be?
Come on, you put me on the spot. I would, I don't know.
It's wild to think about. Flying would be awesome though too. I always have flying dreams that make me.
Wolverine's like regenerative
Yeah,
powers.
that would be
you
cool.
never die. I mean, that would be a pretty good one.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, it would be
This
cool.
would be ultimately
You
strong.
could like end wars and stuff. Just walk around.
I know.
As a lone wolf.
Yeah.
You could pretty much you'd pretty much have to pull like an Edward Cullen and just go to like school 1,000 different times.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what they.
I didn't catch the reference. Then I realized it's from Twilight, and I was like, oh yeah, I don't watch this.
Yeah, whatever. I watch chick flicks. I watch gay stuff.
I
Whatever.
watched the first one. I gave up.
I watch them all, dude.
I gave
watch
up
them
after
all.
the,
Did you ever hear
the
Rogan?
Volvo and Pepsi commercials.
Did you ever hear
throughout.
Rogan talk
Yeah.
about this? And he's like, if he's been alive for 1,000 years,
Yeah,
why
that's-
is he still fucking high school
Yeah,
girls?
that's what I was just talking
like,
about.
isn't that creepy?
He's like, he's a creep, and he was like, if you're alive for that long, why would you want to go to high school?
Yeah.
He was like, go up. He's like, move away. He's like, I would not be in high school.
That's a good point. I mean,
It really is a good point that a lot of people don't think about. Then there's like, what else was he saying that was, and obviously the most ridiculous thing in the world about that movie is their fucking sparkly skin.
Mm-hmm. And
That's
how
it.
good looking they are compared to vampires
yeah.
Yeah.
in any book.
I don't know. My favorite type of vampire is definitely the classic, like the Monster Squad. Like that is my favorite portrayal of every monster in any movie.
Yeah, just like the Bram Stoker.
Yeah, like
Bram
the
Stoker. Stoker.
Yeah,
Stoker.
Stroker. But I really like just like the old school shit. Like I thought a cool take on vampires like was 30 Days a Night. I
Yeah,
thought that
like,
was
that
a
was a
cool
cool
take
one,
one.
yeah.
That was a sick movie. and it was like real creepy.
Yeah, it was good. Like in Alaska. And
Josh
shit.
Hartnett killed it. That's
Yeah,
an awesome
best.
concept, like as to make a movie.
Yeah, because
Thought of a really scary movie that I like, The
What?
Descent.
Dude, it was
I
so.
thought that
like-
was awesome.
it's been so long since I've seen that, but
I haven't watched it in a while either.
Like I'm not claustrophobic, but it sucks you into like
Yeah,
this
being in a
feeling of,
cave
like,
would
scared.
suck.
My
Yeah.
brother goes
being in a
caving.
cave with
bad.
monsters, I would say.
My brother caves, and my brother.
caves.
I told you,
Of
dude,
course he
he's
does.
weird as fuck. Did skydiving.
Yeah.
He like paid the extra money to be able to go by himself. So he did that. He fucking kayaks, canoes, hikes. He's just the wildest. He's a wild hippie. And he just went out.
wild
And whenever,
hippie.
dude, honestly, whenever he gets into something, he gets infatuated with it, and he goes and
Immerses
buys
himself.
the best. Like like right now, his thing is hunting. So like my brother. All right, he's the most like emotional whenever it comes to animals and shit like that. He's an animal lover. So I'm gonna just give you an idea of what
Tell him the bird.
I am. That's it. That's the only thing I tell. All right, so
Great story.
obviously, if like someone's dog or cat dies, that's fucked up too, right? So my brother's driving up at State College in college, and fucking he hit a bird with a
To
car.
piss from all this wine.
All right, good. He hit a bird with his car, got out, wrapped it up in his hoodie, and drove it to the vet.
Oh my god.
All right, and he was like, he said he was real upset, and he was talking to him, and he was like, I'm sorry, man. Like I hit this bird. I'm in college. I don't have money to pay for it, else I would. Is there any way you could help it? So the vet like said yeah and shit like that, and was like, oh yeah, I'll take care of it. My brother was like, all right, and left. You know that fucking vet just went out back and threw it out back. Like he ain't worrying
Yeah.
about that shit.
A
But
bird.
like that's just an example of what it was like. Never hunts, never anything like that. And so my brother's been wanting to hunt. He's like, he'll get onto the strip and buy like $18 a pound ostrich ground meat and stuff like that. And he just wants to start hunting and making his own, like being able to eat like what he kills and shit like
Makes
that.
sense.
It does, but not whenever you're him.
Yeah.
So he starts getting into like telling us about it every time. He would start telling us like, you know what, man, I want to go buy a spear. And first off, he told me he wanted to try to kill a deer with a knife. Never happened. Never in your life. So like he's fucking insane. He used to do this shit called urban deer hunting. He would have a basketball in his back seat and drive up to like parks and just put on high beams and just try to hit a deer with a ball.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he's real strange, but he looked up online. There's these $300 spears, all right, and they're made for killing deer or for killing like wild game, and he wants to buy one and try to kill a deer with it, but it's impossible. He's not doing it. Fuck
That's
that.
the ultimate hunt.
I know.
That has to be the ultimate hunt.
I was like,
Unless
how
you're
did-
gonna drop down onto a deer and choke him to death.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, and he is such like, he gets so upset and everything. Like, if you're gonna, if it's very very highly unlikely, but if you're gonna kill a deer with a spear, you're gonna fucking stab it, and it's not gonna die right away.
Yeah, it's gonna squirm for an hour.
Yeah, so the deer's gonna be sitting there like jerking its legs, going. "Rrr." My brother's gonna hear that noise, and it's gonna
Feels so
rip his
bad.
heart in half, and he's not gonna know what to do. He's not gonna be able to stab it again. But
Yeah, put it out of its misery. Or,
yeah,
or
and
like,
he's gonna have to listen
what
to
do
it
you do?
suffer.
Mhm.
My first deer I shot, I hit it in its spine, and it was just paralyzed. Wasn't dying at all. It was just
Ugh.
paralyzed. So I had to take my knife and I had to fucking give it the business, and it was the worst.
Yeah.
Dude, you
could
feel
see
it.
that.
You could like feel the body. You feel the fucking deer dying.
Yeah.
It was wild, and like it wasn't a crazy big deal.
You have such a closer like connection with what you're eating when you do that though.
Yeah.
And like it's super healthy, and like you're not giving into these huge money making corporations. That,
Yeah, it's
like
exactly
Tyson
it.
Chicken owns that, you know, make animals stand knee high in shit.
Yeah,
Like, that's what
exactly.
happens.
That's exactly it.
It's
And
fucked.
it really is fucked like that. But yeah, he wants to kill a deer with a spear and shit like that. And
Yeah,
so
I was gonna say bring that up. How he wants to.
yeah, so now he's
He
starting.
thinks he can like hunt a deer with a spear and kill
Yeah,
it.
never happening.
Yeah,
Never.
that's it.
So he's been going pheasant hunting. All right, so he goes pheasant hunting, and before he did this, he went out once. They didn't see nothing, but he got so infatuated with it. He went out to like
Yeah.
Cabela's and spent like $500 on like all this gear.
That vest. And
Yeah,
that
he
hat.
has like a $200 like a Filson brand vest. He got like this crazy fucking hot orange
Giant
cowboy
orange
hat.
hat. Yeah.
And like he rocks all
Is
this
that the
stuff.
picture you posted?
Yeah, I posted.
so
I
great.
made a you thought about it and shit too.
Yeah.
Because it's hilarious, and he got the most serious beard ever. It's like
That is quite the beard, yeah.
It's way sicker than Rick Ross's beard. It's like imagine a skinny white hippie with Rick Ross's beard. That's exactly what it
That's
looks
him,
like.
yeah.
And he fucking he still hasn't killed a bird. And every time he goes
He's
hunting,
trying.
every time he goes hunting, I'll call him and I'll go, yeah, man, did you kill anything? He goes, no, man, like this bird was just fine. And, like all these crazy
Say something.
excuses.
Yeah.
And so he wants to do that, but like he gets infatuated with everything, and that's just that's his most recent obsession. But caving and stuff like that, we were talking about the descent. He fucking went out, bought all this caving shit, and like that's something he really did get into. He would like travel to
Those,
Virginia.
Headlamps he has.
That's wild.
Remember, you know which one I'm talking
yeah,
about?
he got an
Oh,
old
shit.
school headlamp
Yeah.
that you put like it's like a
I don't even know what it's called.
yeah, it's like not a filament, but like
phosphorus. or
yeah, you
something,
put
maybe.
like phosphorus or mercury or something
Who
in this
even
lamp
knows?
and light it, and you're like walking around with a flame on your fucking head. He's like,
So-
dude, this is a classic headlamp used in the '60s. I was like, dude, you don't need to use that right now. Like you're having
make
a
better
flame on,
ones
yeah,
that are
you're having a
better
flame on your
formulation.
head.
Better technology. Yeah.
You're gonna fucking like pass out from fume inhalation.
I'm gonna
That's-
go pee my pants.
all right, go ahead. But yeah, and he just gets infatuated with all this stuff, and it's real funny.
He's a wild one.
He really is wild.
He's funny.
He is funny.
I told him to take Jones hunting instead of Frank.
Yeah, and he starts taking Frank hunting and shit like that, and I don't know.
Jones just would like lay down and not refuse.
He
to
just
do it.
run away. We went up to my aunt and uncle's, and they
Yeah,
live up
try to
Seven
escape.
Springs, and they have like 40 some acres of land, like farmland, and Matt lets the dogs just run around with like no leashes or anything. It's-
Jones is like, this is my chance.
Yeah, he says, and like Matt justifies it. He says this is a trust-based relationship. He was like, they respect me and I trust them to do what they want. So Matt goes outside, he whistles, Frank comes right away, and then we're calling Jones for like an hour. He's like, Matt hears his leash like a half mile away up in the cornfield,
Yeah.
and like he's running around, and Jones just like, motherfucker, I'll do what I want. Like
Yeah.
this is my house. Like that's what he's just such an obnoxious, smug little
He
bastard.
just doesn't care. You can't cage him in.
No, you can't cage him in
Has
at all.
no boundaries.
I don't know, and he's just he's a wild man.
He's my favorite of the rat dogs.
Yeah, and all Lily, Psycho, and Frank.
They're all so funny.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. I brought that book for you to read.
No, you're done with it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
I've been done with that for like
yeah. Once I finish
I feel like-
GSP's book, I'll read it.
since Pittsburgh is like the zombie capital of the world. I feel like I need to tell everyone about this book because I
Yeah.
feel like everyone in the world needs to read it. It's
does
called
look wild.
Fiend, and it's a novel by Peter Stenson, and it's about
A meth
like
addict.
what?
A
Yeah,
meth
yeah.
addict.
It's about like
Or a recovering meth addict.
every there's all different like weird zombie takes, like people, it's like the rage virus, stuff like that. Well, this is about two dudes who are meth addicts who like having like a week-long binger in like this dude's basement, and like they're all fucking methed out, and like they haven't slept for like 3 days, and the dude just looked out a window because he like just lost track of time, he said, and he seen a little girl in a dress eating a Rottweiler. And like that's how it starts out. That's like what it says on the back cover. And
So the zombies eat like other animals, like dogs and
yeah,
shit?
yeah. It's not like
Do
Dawn
the
of the Dead
dogs
and shit
become
like that.
zombies?
No,
No,
it didn't
just die.
specify. It didn't specify in there.
No
But
horse zombies or anything?
no horse zombies, no rat zombies either. But
Bat zombies.
and then this little girl like sees this dude, and it just literally kicks off from there, and it's just nonstop, just like fucked up, wild ass shit.
Yeah.
And like the catch is this dude's like a meth addict, and like the only people in the world that are able to survive like are meth addicts, and
Wait, why do they survive though?
it's just some sort
Like they don't get the zombie mutation. Is that what you mean?
no, like if they get bit and shit they will, but it's just like everyone die. Like I can't give everything
Yeah.
like away right away, but like
Yeah.
it's just a really really awesome book. Like I read it in like probably like if I really read it, I'd probably 2 weeks.
How many pages is it?
Well, it's only a few hundred pages, but I would only read it before bed because I didn't really have time.
Yeah.
But
I go to
couldn't.
bed scared.
No, it was just awesome. It made my mind like start going because I really want to. I've always wanted to write a book, and I really want to write a book on my own take of the zombies because like that's something that like me and my brother were always into. Like every single place we would ever go, we would like automatically like pick like what we would do if zombies would just come at that exact moment. Like we'd be walking the dogs, and
Matt would have some like elaborate
yeah,
plan.
he would have some elaborate plan. Like,
oh well,
I'm gonna scale that fence real quick and hop on the roof and go in and get a propane tank.
I build a
Yeah, something crazy like that. But we would be like walking the dogs, and he would just be like, "What would you grab right now if zombies would come?" And like, I literally think about that all the time. Like I see like, I just see shit, and I think about what would happen, and it's very it could happen, definitely could happen. But this book is like, it's a fresh take on it, and I want to do like my own take about it because like they have like
that'd be fun.
yeah, like they have like all like every different angle that you could do, like Shaun of the Dead,
Yeah.
like regular scary ass zombie movies. But I want to do one like my favorite movie
Daws of
ever.
the Dead.
Yeah, Daws of the Dead. My favorite movie ever is The Monster Squad, and it's like pretty much the Goonies mixed with like every horror movie because
Have you seen that, Buzzy?
Nope.
Neither.
it's like these group of kids that are like, it's pretty much like the Goonies, and they have this thing called the Monster Squad where they have a clubhouse and they're just real big monster movie fans, and like all monsters just come back and they ended up fighting them. So I want to make like a zombie movie, but like kids
Do
like
they
our
kill the
age.
monsters?
I'm not telling you, you got to watch the movie. But
We'll see.
I want to do like the zombie movie where it's like us, like our age, like the way we are. Like I would write it with like all of my friends because we're all like pretty much zombie fans. Because everyone in zombie movies, it's like people start getting eaten and everyone's like, oh, what the fuck's happening? Like, whoa, like what are these things? Oh, maybe they're zombies. Like, I just want to have a take like we know exactly what they are. Like right now, what would happen? Like how we think all the time, and like what we would do
Yeah,
if
like
zombies
everyone
came.
gets it because it's everywhere nowadays.
Yeah. So like I just want a movie that'll start out with just us, like our take on it. Like if we looked at the news and there was just like zombies right now, like me and Dylan, like we would just write as our characters. We would know exactly what we would want to do because like we knew they were zombies, we knew what would happen. So I want to do like just a take like that.
Yeah, that would be real fun.
It would be real fun.
I think if it really did happen, like Walking Dead style, it would just be like a gang of like gangster people or like shitty people, or
Yeah.
like a huge mob of people would just like kill everyone else and
Yeah.
like rape the women and like kill the guys.
Yep.
You know, I think it would be
It
scary.
would be complete chaos.
Yeah.
But like, I have plans. I have my zombie plan of what I would do. My garage that my dad built this big ass garage next to our house, and like the ceiling is like, it's like a finished ceiling, but the only way to get to it is like you have to get a long extendable ladder. It's like a 15-foot ceiling, and it's like 100 yards away from my house. Not even, definitely not 100 yards. It's like 100 feet from my house.
Yeah, you thought.
I would just go in there and just grab everything I could. I grabbed the dogs, and I would just climb up there. And like you could climb up there, and I would have everyone just chill up there. And if you wanted to, you like no one's getting in that garage. Like
Till a group of crazy rednecks come and kill you or something.
yeah, right.
That's probably what happened.
My dad's the great white hunter. That motherfucker is insane.
Just saying, you can't kill like 30 dudes at once before they kill you.
Well, we would just hide out up there because nothing would ever have to come get us. We would only have to come down unless we ran out of food or anything. And you already know Big Rick's got the wicked eye with the crossbow. So, like, we'd be running around crushing everyone.
Kill rats.
Yeah, we'd be killing rats, eating rats. I'd eat Casey, if anything. Casey's my retarded dog. He's literally retarded.
Is he really? Because he
I think
seems
he
that
is.
way.
I'm pretty sure he is. Well, here's what happened, all right? So my mom, we had this dog named Zeke, all right? It was this big horny black lab.
Was that like Matt's dog or no?
No, that was our dog in our first
okay.
house.
What
So
was his other dog?
he didn't have another dog.
Oh, was that who he has a picture of?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's Zeke.
Yeah.
So that was our dog, and he was just like, he was a big idiot, but he was awesome. But once, we had a Cocker Spaniel at that time too. But like once our Cocker Spaniel died, my mom like freaked out.
Yeah.
She had to get another dog. So my mom bought this fucking dog that was like $1,200. That's how much Buddy was. Like over $1,000.
How
And
much was your other dog?
You'll
Casey?
see. You'll
Yeah.
see. So Buddy is the most perfect. Like he's just photogenic, just awesome dog. I love him. And then my mom wanted to get another dog after Zeke died, and she bought this fucking Craigslist dog, same kind, for like $200, and you could fucking tell you get what you pay for, because this dog is stupid as a fucking brick wall.
Not the smartest dog.
He really isn't, dude. He'll just sit in like a room. Like if you carry in something in a grocery bag, you ain't seeing him. He runs into my mom's room and he's just gone. Wrapping presents, dude. I was wrapping presents in my living room. He literally would not come out of my mom's room for days. He would just run. He would sprint by the living room to go out and piss, come right back in and just sit in my mom's room. He was so scared.
Like whenever you throw a ball, it'll like not understand.
Yeah, and he just looks at you all dumb, like, what the fuck?
Like, what?
And like my room in my house, like you walk in and you go upstairs, and he's been there for 7 years, for 6 years, 5 years, I don't even know how long. He's been up there twice in his entire life, and I had to carry him up there because I wanted to see what would happen, because he would not walk up there. He's only probably been down my stairs 50 times because the motherfucker is afraid of everything.
What does Jones think of your two dogs?
He's cool with them.
Is he?
Because
He
Jones
is?
lived with Buddy
Okay.
first, because Matt got him whenever he was in college. So Jones
okay.
fucking lived in our house, and he wasn't like he used a litter box. Jones, my brother trained his dog to use a fucking litter box.
Jones already showed them who's the king.
Yeah, Jones showed him that I have my own shit
respect.
box in here. Yeah, he's like the godfather of all Green Oak. Runs around and does what he wants.
How much do you think is in here, Buzzy? Like a shot?
What?
2 shots?
2 or 3.
There's probably like 3 or 4 shots in
Let's
there.
all do one.
Oh.
Do you have any shot glasses?
Nope, not here.
We might as well just do one. We got to celebrate a little bit.
Yeah. Celebratory.
What time is it?
It is 12:15.
How long have we
We've
been on
doing
here?
like an hour and 15, I think,
We were on
really?
here for an hour and 15 already?
That's wild.
to check the Ustream.
That's crazy. Huh. That's why Rogan and everything does it for 2 hours and 45 minutes, because it goes fast.
Yeah.
I feel like we just started.
Yeah, it does go fast.
But I don't know. Everything that whole
4 people up right now watching this,
Oh.
which is wild.
Real
yeah,
popular.
that is pretty cool.
3 likes on Facebook.
Whoever is watching this, just tweet at us and let us know, because that's cool. I'm curious. I think X is watching it.
Yeah.
He was pumped. He's been tweeting me.
Yeah, I saw
Sid might be watching it too, because he tweeted me too.
That's funny.
So that's pretty
I'll have
cool.
to follow him on Twitter. I'll follow him.
But I don't know.
No time count on Ustream, so I don't know how long we've been going.
Whatevs.
It
Well,
stops after like 3 hours or whatever.
Yeah.
yeah, because like I don't know. I would really like to keep doing this, and like
You
if
have funny guests.
yeah, and
whatnot.
if you're like if this place gets like popular to the point where like all the shit's like it's usually like getting taken up and everything, I like how much is it a month for us to do this? Like I would like to do this like once a week.
It depends. We'll be able to work something out. It
Yeah.
won't be expensive.
Well, that's cool. We should definitely do this, because I feel like that there's nothing else to fucking do,
Yeah, no, really.
and like
You're only gonna get better at it too.
yeah, and this is like this is just the first one, and we're,
Trial run.
yeah, and this is just us like spitting random shit out, talking about fucking like a book and stuff like that.
Talking about some bullshit.
Yeah, talking about bullshit, party and bullshit. But
Need more sweet red.
Sweet Red, you're out of it. You need more. Take a shot of that vodka.
Well, we should all do one.
All right, well, take a swig of it and pass the bottle around.
Is that how we're gonna do it? Right.
Might as
To
well.
the first episode.
Yeah. Old shot to the first episode. There it is. There's a rat.
Sip of the bet.
Yeah.
Barry doesn't like it.
Fuck
hate it.
vodka. That's the worst.
Yeah.
God awful.
My girlfriend only drinks 100 proof Nikolai.
She's like,
That's the
grossest.
worst ever.
She gets wild.
She does get wild.
She's the wine connoisseur, such as myself. Too.
Yeah, she's a crazy Italian.
Yeah.
Real funny Italian. Dude, my what the fuck was I just
Sorry.
saying? What was that?
My phone making noises.
What was that song that came on?
ICP. It's my favorite. It's on go no matter what I do.
It's your
Buzzy
ringtone.
secretly listens to that all the time.
CP
How do
ringtone.
magnets work?
Yeah, that's the only one I know.
How do magnets?
Do you guys remember when
No,
they
it's
were?
magnets. How do those work?
You guys remember when they were like involved with WWF
Yeah.
back in the day?
Yeah, they had like a partnership with it.
Awful.
Did they like fight and
They
shit?
had a couple
'Cause
matches. I'm pretty sure they
I have
did.
a VHS, like a WrestleMania or some shit that they're on, but it's been a while since I've seen it.
I'm pretty positive that
Yeah,
they
I wasn't sure because I know they would like come out with people, but like the Godfather coming out with like his hose.
Yeah.
You know, remember that? The Ho Train, right?
the Ho
The
Train,
Ho
yeah.
Train, yeah.
Ho Train coming through.
He was pissed. Yeah.
Wrestling was sick back in the
Yeah,
day.
definitely.
Mankind and Undertaker.
Yeah, everything.
Just epic stuff. I remember I went
I
to
was
one.
never into it. I remember the Chroniclers and everybody. Like my aunt lived up the road. They were so into it, and I was.
Dude,
I
they're
was watching
still
it, like,
into
I
it.
loved it.
Mike
My
and
friends
Bill are
are.
still into
There's
it.
like four of my. They have their own like group text thread. They, do they watch every Monday Night Raw.
Yeah,
and-
Rothy still fucks with it too.
It just doesn't hold up for me anymore.
I understand, like because like I'm not.
They're all going to what's the big event? In a couple
WrestleMania.
weeks? No, it's in a couple weeks. It's here. It's like the second biggest event.
Aren't they having?
Royal Rumble.
Oh, Royal
right?
Rumble, that's it, yeah,
Brian
Royal
told me
Rumble.
that was
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, Royal Rumble.
That would be
that's it.
funny to go to.
It would be fun to go to. It would be cool to like if I don't know. Grown up sucks because I would just like to get like stupid high and go to that. I know.
If they brought back like Stone Cold or
Yeah, you have to. Stone Cold was the greatest wrestling
The Rock
personality of all
appearance or
time.
something.
He really was. He was the greatest wrestling appearance of all time. Or
Yeah, that shit wouldn't fly now. They're so
Yeah,
soft.
it is.
It's
It's ridiculous.
So soft.
They're just such weird characters now. I feel like.
I know, like
I haven't really
fucking-
given it that big of a try.
My
but
friend Brett was Gold Dust for Halloween.
Yeah.
And he,
Oh, that's
he did
so
not say
good.
a word. He just said, "I am."
Shattered.
Shattered
Dreams.
Dreams. Yeah, I was
That's all
just
he-
gonna
that's
say
all
that.
He said like 4 quotes and didn't break character. The
Shattered
entire night.
Dreams.
I
Went,
think he was just on like wrestling. I swear I saw someone
Dustin
tweet
Rhodes.
about him or something.
so funny.
About Gold Dust.
Yeah, that's his name, right? Dustin Rhodes.
Is that?
Dusty Rhodes.
Is that the
Dusty
same
Rhodes.
person?
I don't know. Who knows?
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure that's who played him, but whatever.
Buzzy, did you listen to the Burt Kreischer one with Mick Foley on it?
Yes.
Mick Foley's on
He
there?
was on Kreischer's podcast.
Was
yeah.
it awesome?
He does like
He's-
stand up now, kind of.
He's one of the few wrestlers that I'm into. I watched like a documentary on him.
Yeah,
like,
he's
Austin, like Austin 316. They're the only two. Him
Yeah.
and Steve or Stone Cold.
Yeah.
I have a Stone Cold
Real
like
pissed,
8-disc box set that I actually stole whenever I was going to Slippery Rock from some fucking video store. Because they wanted $70 for it. Piss in the wind. I ain't fucking paying that. But I got it and I watched it all, and it has everything from like stunning Steve Austin to like him going and getting in trouble.
You know how the UFC has that Fight Pass thing now? You know
Yeah.
what that is? Like, you can watch every fight
Yeah.
ever, pretty much. Like WWF's doing that too, and you can watch like any match ever. That'd be pretty fun.
I'd be surprised if half my friends didn't have that.
How much is that Fight Pass?
Well, it's free until March 1st, so you gotta get on that. And then I don't know how much it costs.
So you can. Is it just on? Is it just online? You
Like
do it online.
UFC.com or whatever. Yeah.
That's,
But you can watch like old Pride fights and like old Boss Rutan fights and like Pancrase and stuff. Like
That's pretty wild.
anything ever. and, Like
Did-
Strike Force.
Did you watch Here Comes the Boom?
Nope.
You never seen that? Rogan
Nope.
and
Yeah, it's
Kevin
fun. So,
James,
Love to see it.
Bass Rutten. It's fucking hilarious. You just need to get on it. I love Kevin James. He's the man.
Yeah, he's funny. I didn't see what's it called? Zookeeper with Rogan in it either.
Grown Ups too.
No, Zookeeper.
Just kidding.
I never saw Grown Ups 1. I'm definitely not gonna see Grown Ups 2.
I thought Grown Ups 1 was funny. It sucks, but it's funny.
That trailer for Grown Ups 2 is like way too cliche,
Yeah.
like old people.
You know what still sucks that I watch all the time now is fucking what's the name of it?
Polar Express.
No. The Animal. Rob Schneider. That's what it reminds me of.
So
I-
awful.
I saw that once and I was done.
Oh, it's the worst, dude. It really is. He
Not as
drinks.
bad as white chicks.
That's
Oh yeah, I thought you were gonna Rob Schneider Hot Chicks reference it, but
that was
yeah,
funny.
White Chicks too.
Well, Hot Chicks was fun, or the Hot Chick was funny.
I remember I like ordered that on pay-per-view or something on accident when I was little and it came out, and my mom thought I like ordered porn, and I was like, no, it's Rob Schneider.
Mom yelled at you.
She
That's
probably didn't know who the
hilarious.
fuck Rob Schneider was.
How about on my 16th birthday, I had a party at my house, like a birthday party. It wasn't like drinking or anything.
Ordered WrestleMania or something.
No. It's a different one. Matt Miller.
Yeah.
Remember that him?
Yeah, I remember him.
Well, fucking Matt Miller and Bill Miller ordered busty blondes on my Comcast, and I remember my parents like yelled at me, and I was like, I swear to Christ, like I did not
It
order
wasn't
that.
me.
Yeah, and then
Of course they're not gonna believe you.
and then I called Matt, and I was like, yo, dude, I'm fucking getting yelled at. Did someone order porn? And they were like, he was like, yeah, we thought we can't. Like, we thought we hit back on it. We were
Yeah.
just looking. Sorry, man. And I was just like, you motherfuckers.
That's funny.
Always getting the shaft, getting yelled at. I remember my dad made me pay for that.
How much was it?
Something like $16.
Oh my god.
Pretty
That's
pricey.
awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Especially
ridiculous.
when you were a
Because it was
kid.
like,
Yeah.
it was like, what, 7 years ago? So, like, it was right whenever shit was just coming out.
1 year ago.
Yeah, it was 1 year ago. That's it. I had my slumber party 1 year ago. That's hilarious. This is awesome. I'm pretty pumped about this.
Yeah, that's funny.
You guys ready to wrap it up?
Yep.
Okay.
You want to?
Yeah, sure.
Let's go to the casino.
Might as well. Yeah, you thought.
All right, guys.
Wow, what time is it right now?
It is 12:30.
Yeah.
Word.
Got a good 2 hours,
Yeah,
I think.
I'm cool with it.
That's wild.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. But I don't know. I know they said like 4 people were watching, so that's cool that Ian's are watching. And
Yeah.
obviously, this first one
Pretty
sucked,
big deal.
and we're just spitting off random facts and stupid things. But
We'll have an Academy Award by the 5th one.
Oh, yeah.
probably.
we'll since we have a Twitter and shit like that now, we're definitely we'll like give like notice and shit like that. Because I mean, I don't know. I don't know why I feel like that people are gonna be like, yeah, I want to fucking listen to that.
Tons of fame.
I want to listen to them fucking
our
idiots
way.
talk
Yeah.
about stupid shit. But all right, well, thanks, Buzzy,
Yeah.
for having us.
Yep. Thank
Peace
you.
out, everyone, and we'll talk to you next week.
Yep, see ya.
PodRatz out.
Yeah, the PodRatz. He's out.